Hi, diddly ho, friendaloons, it's Rale. It's once again time to Nintendo things. And I forgot to mute the stream. Oh no. I like listening to the jazz, and I have it muted from my end. Anywho, I'm joined by Storm and Andy right now. Say hi, lads.
Hi, lads.
Every time.
Hello, everybody.
How y'all doing today? Oh, I should pull up Twitch.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
maybe.
It's like I'm a co-host or something.
Yes, read the chat. Alright, and that's shared to you lads, so you lads can see. Whacker may join later, he hasn't responded. That's par for the course. He may not be up yet. He may be busy.
He's been having some trouble with sleep lately, and
Yeah.
he may be having difficulty making earlier streams going forward just due to he might find work here soon.
Yeah, and such is life. Yeah, times be... I would like to unsubscribe from interesting times. I mean, I'm moving in like a month, so that's why I'm like, I'm trying to sell kayaks, so now I have to answer my phone in case it's someone who wants to buy the kayaks, but it's always a goddamn telemarketer. Anywho, Fire Emblem.
Indeed.
Continuing from where we left off, we're trying to clear all the DLC before we engage with the final plot. Get it? Engage? Fire Emblem Engage? Ah, I'm funny.
What? Cease.
Never.
Okay, so let's review. We just got two more people, right? We got the Hector guy.
We got Hector and Soren, and we're working on getting Camilla, who is relevant to Whacker's interests.
Yes. Let's see. And then our main character is now herself an emblem.
Yes. But was also brought back from the dead. She's in a weird place, but it's okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, so I think that summarizes it. Oh, yeah, and everyone's secretly the evil dragon's child. Okay, I'm exaggerating, obviously.
Of course.
Like, one character was secretly the evil dragon's child. The other one was known to be the evil dragon's child for a while.
Mm-hmm. And in a little bit, we'll find out it's all of them.
Hmm. Main character powers, go!
Indeed.
Okay, what are you using? You're using a lance, so we'll send... No, not items, staff. Oh, yeah, it's psychic. Okay, whatever. It heals the same at range as it does up close. Yes, heal the small child that she might go beat down a griffin.
Here I go.
I wish griffins weren't kind of lame. Like, they're lances, axes, or swords. They only get to pick one. And then staves. Which I might be biased because I have access to the royal characters who tend to, like, the two princesses who have flying as their custom class can both also use staves with it and are just a better class all around.
Unfortunate.
In general, it's usually inefficient for a class to have access to both physical and magical weapons.
Yeah.
Because they use different stats. I mean, it's the same like in D&D. You run into, what is the name of it?
Mad.
Mad, thank you.
Multi-ability dependent.
Also mutually assured destruction. Also a really good manga that's been going on recently.
This too is good.
You missed! And now you die!
Yeah. I've been watching an anime recently called A Terrified Teacher at a School for Ghouls. Which is... basically, mortal man gets hired as a teacher and doesn't realize it's at a school for yokai.
That's... pretty common.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Usually it's a
nothing.
student instead of a teacher, but eh.
Yeah, it's nothing groundbreaking. Well, and it doesn't help that the teacher is an absolute scaredy cat. At the beginning, it's described he's afraid of even trying to tell middle schoolers not to loiter in front of a 7-Eleven. So when they put him in a classroom full of, you know, ghost demons and other fey things.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this targets whatever it was we just... Oh, it just straight up ignores defense and resistance. Yee. So, we're gonna pull back. Wait. Nope, well... Nope, he'd have to wait there to get it. Not safe. Such is life. Alright, pull everyone back. Stupid dragon thing. Yeah, we're gonna move, well... Yeah, this should be best. That should force it to get in range of somebody to get its ass handed to it.
Much ass-handery has occurred.
Indeed. Anywho, how is chat today? Y'all are being awfully quiet. I worry for you.
It looks like we have 15 people in chat right now, so it's probably a lot of passive viewers at the moment.
And that is okay.
They shall trickle in. Your viewer count usually starts to rise a little after 1:30 EST.
Mm-hmm.
At least by pattern that I've seen.
Yeah, as everyone gets done with their lunch and such.
I had no choice but to win.
Also double checking that it's not just my thing being dumb and not showing me the updated chat. It is confirmed to not be.
That helps.
Okay, dragon down. Oh, good. There's not a lot of threats left on this side of the map. Why does she only have warp? That's not good. Oh, the ice dragon stuff restricts movement, doesn't? Yep. Rude.
Won't give up.
Yeah. Ugh. My jaw should not be hurty.
It's from all that yapping you do.
That's the thing, I don't run my mouth much at work. I work live chat. I almost had to go to the front of the office today. Or not today, yesterday. And that was not something I was looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just in terms of being customer facing?
Yeah, I really don't like dealing with people in person if I can help it.
That's fair. Maybe you slept on your neck wrong or something that can sometimes mess with the jaw.
Probably.
Oh, right. Just to give you a heads up, I will have to leave at, for you, 3...
You could just tell me how many hours from now.
An hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
This is what I trained.
Right, because, are you central or east?
Central.
Okay, so 1. So it'll be, yeah, 2 o'clock for you. 1 o'clock for me.
Yeah, it's 12:13 right now. I started at noon. Things are going to get complicated soon, though.
Why did you have to go and make things so complicated?
I mean,
Wait,
I'm not doing it
okay.
on purpose.
Give me that in Droopy's voice.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Delightful.
Or if you want it just like him saying, he says, "Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?"
Indeed.
I wanna make a video that's like a bunch of highlights and stuff of the crap that's happening in All Quiet in the Western Front. But there's like this happy little "We're going to war" tune that somebody's playing on a ukulele.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Set her up because she's gonna go forth and kill this guy. 'Cause at this point, this is just a more efficient way to go up there because there's nothing over here other than those blue spots. Doot, doot, doot. So what is everybody drinking today?
I has water.
Andy?
Coke Zero, because I'm trying to get away from like
Sugars.
root beer and caffeine and all that shit.
Yeah. Coke Zero's pretty good.
You could do diet root beer.
I could. That's a good idea.
I don't know how.
Well, Coke Zero also doesn't have caffeine in it, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize root beer had caffeine. I don't drink a lot of root beer, so.
It depends on the root beer. Oh, that's not right. You I don't care about. You're not that big of a threat. You and you and you. Okay. I cast Thoron. It dies.
Explode.
Oh, you're too
Hey, Desert Owl.
And now I know that chat is not updating for me. A desert hatter has appeared.
He lets us know that it is 11:14 in the land that the rest of us forget. Time is an illusion. Break your alarm clock.
Time is not an illusion. Time is the fourth dimension.
Well, I would argue this 4th, 5th, and 6th, but yes.
I would make the argument that we are fourth dimensional beings because we are conscious of X, Y, Z directions along with time. Even if we can't move freely in it, we're still conscious of it and are able to measure it.
Well, and that's why I say 4th, 5th, and 6th, because there's time as we experience it, which is linear. And then there is time as we are able to abstract it to the tune of from where we started to where it will go. But we can predict multiple outcomes, even if there is only one, so I would call that a 5th dimension. You can think of that as time becoming horizontal to us. But then, from another perspective, we can also abstract to time from any possible beginning, which is altogether another dimension.
I'm not afraid anymore.
So we only experience the 4th one in particular, but we are able to conceive the 5th and 6th ones. Anyways, that would be the nature of that particular argument. It's a Zerg and a bully snake.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, next up on the docket. Let's heal her to full health first. I'm pretty sure she can take a hit from that sword master up there.
Much improved.
Oh hey, she learned self-healing. Nice.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that the staff user is my highest level unit.
Indeed.
Because she's hit level 20 in a class and is back up to level 5 already. Well, arguably I should be switching her to other classes now.
Nothing left of
Yep.
Since I think that's the only ability she'll get out of that is that. So I should be jumping her from class to class.
Yeah.
Because stat gains are going to be lesser. Throw axe. Yeet thine tomahawk upon thine enemy. As a side note, like as far as melee weapons go, tomahawk is pretty much my go-to like
how you lasted.
backup weapon.
Yes.
Like, you can yeet it, you can use it as an axe. If you've got the right kind of the tomahawk, it's got a hammer on the backside. It's both an excellent tool and an excellent weapon, and I love it. I'm trying to bait Camilla to leave her goddamn hole up here. I think what I'm going to have to do is get in range of that archer.
Unforgivable.
I was correct. She could tank it. Okay, so... heal main character powers.
Kind of you.
Set main character powers up here. Come at me, bro!
Rosefina.
What music do bros play? Or what instrument?
I don't know. What instrument, Rale?
The brosophone!
A 7 out of 10, I'll give it to you.
What god heralds the death of all bros?
You know, I gotta say, if there's any juxtaposition to anything, if there's a brosophone, then that means that there's...
With all you've got.
A sisophone?
I know you're not an opponent to
Which I guess is close to
I-
sousaphone.
Yeah,
Sausaphone!
but I was
Seems like
I was gonna go with something a little more rhymey, but you know, gentlemen.
Oh, I see.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
So then what was the answer to your previous pun, because my brain lapsed?
The hosophone, Storm. The
No,
hose.
not that! What Rale was saying.
Oh, Brosephone.
Ah.
You're like, God damn it, I hate that makes sense.
I hate that, like, my brain went straight to imagery.
Yep, nothing's better than that, so yeah. Apply murder.
fate has brought us.
Murder will be applied.
By the way, Storm, just letting you know while I got a chance to talk to you, because it comes by rarely. You might want to get a chance to test that game with the streaming ability and, like, get an understanding on how to save file works.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's an old game, and, you know, it could be difficult, so...
Yep.
I'm still
Yeah, I
alive.
will be investigating that there. Oh no.
Oh boy.
As soon as I can.
I heard the noise. It's a whacker. He is here.
Whacker off.
Buongiorno.
Whacker off.
Whenever you say buongiorno, I think I hear DiGiorno, and then I start wanting pizza.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
It's disappointment.
No, that's fair. Although, God gave me a strange power the moment Grubhub became a thing, because now DiGiorno is delivery.
I mean,
cackles madly.
Oh dear God! Look at how much damage she'll do.
Bear?
Our puns have apparently earned us an application for, or an accepted application for murder. Please wait 5 to 10 business days.
Oh, speaking of puns, it's time for the dad joke of the day now that Whacker's here. No! What do you do if attacked by a clan of clowns? Go for the juggler.
I like my answer better.
Your answer is solid, Whacker, but go for the juggler also.
Go for the juggalo?
I mean, juggler, juggalo, jugular.
No, you have to go for the juggler. If you go for the juggalo, then the boogie woogie woo will come for you.
I'll gladly join you. I look forward to fighting by your side.
I had a friend who was a big fan of ICP whenever I was a teenager.
I appreciate your sincerity. You might actually succeed in shining a light through the
I have
darkness.
heard my axe is my buddy far too many times.
With your help and all our friends and allies, I believe we can make it happen. Quite true. It is difficult to achieve anything of consequence by oneself. I never could have hoped to defeat my father all on my own. Nor could I have.
So how
imagined
is
peace with
the
Rale.
wacky today?
Thanks to Corin and all of our
Lamb.
family and friends,
Mama.
we were able to change the world.
Poop.
I hope you will always
Feces.
cherish those closest to you.
Indeed.
I will. And I hope you'll continue to share your experiences during our time together. Of course, sweet child.
Oh no, I just
I
realized
would be
something.
delighted to do exactly that.
Because of Whacker's catchphrase, does that mean that Whacker is the scat man?
Corin. Oh, Corin. I'm so happy you're well. Camilla, it's so good
but
to see you.
no.
We finally get to be
That's
together
the
again.
sound of Whacker being like, ah, that's good and I hate it.
Yeah, how shall we celebrate?
I can't sing or talk that fast though. So.
No? Well, in that case, why don't you rest your head on my lap the way we used to?
I think we're a little old for that. You never change, do you?
Whacker in the background, it should have been me!
Or not. I'll always
Man.
be devoted to you, Corin.
Now every time you say your catchphrase, you're just gonna remember what I said. You can no longer escape.
Yeah, Rale. Thanks, Rale.
You're welcome!
Thanks for that, Rale.
Look, sometimes you need new material, Whacker. This is just motivation. I'm helping.
You're doing a great job. I don't care what everybody says.
I feel I do an adequate job. I make up for skill and talent with enthusiasm.
I'm helping trademark, says Zerg.
Ah,
Well done.
my jaw already hurt before stream started, and now I'm smiling too much, and it's painful.
Hey,
Well, that's just Mighty Poseidon's way of telling you should behave yourself.
Look, I do not acknowledge Poseidon's existence. He knows what he did. Also, oh my god, this outfit is so much better than her other one. Look at it. She's got a fucking cape.
Yes.
I mean, hair.
I mean, yeah, we can't get rid of the stupid little...
Oh, never
veil
mind.
thingy.
Okay, never mind. I see what you're talking.
He didn't realize you were talking about basket face. He thought
Oh
you were
yeah,
talking
no, not
about
main character
Toothpaste
powers.
Lady.
Not main
Name.
character powers. We haven't changed
Face.
basket face. Oh my god.
I thought it was waffle face.
Pick one.
Oh god.
Oh, Andrew.
hey, so
I mean, it's still a better accessory than all of this.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Why? Why?
It's the
let's go from
Candyland
the
girl.
front. Yeah, but why was she like 10 times darker from the front than she normally is?
Because she's in the shadows. I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's weird lighting, see? So the lighting's coming from behind her. So, it's lighting effects.
okay.
You are less bothered now. Still bothered, but less so.
I mean, it. Never mind. Stop collecting every stray animal you find.
No, they're mine now.
Yikes.
I got rice!
Desert Owl says, "Oh bother."
Oh my.
Colgate has the monopoly on
Do we know
animals.
anybody who can do a really good on-point Winnie the Pooh voice?
Right.
Oh, bother, what's the matter, Whacker?
No,
Do you want a
it's not
small
quite there.
smackable?
not bad, but
Yeah,
what I'm
not
looking
bad, but not quite the... Yeah, I agree.
Oh, well,
I'd
the
like-
two of you can go fuck yourself then. I'm going back to the 100-acre woods.
Yeah, no.
Bully Snake says, "Stray animals are free. You can just take them."
Indeed.
Do wear
They even
clothes.
come with free presents,
How do-
like rabies and prions.
Ugh.
Rale, you have grabbed 3 derelict animals within the last 5 minutes.
Yep, I got a new rabbit, a new cat, and
Marmot.
a marmot. Yes, another marmot for the collection. The marmots are
A
important.
marmot.
I'm building a choir for Andy.
A marmot for the collection. A marmot for the collection.
One whole
That's-
marmot.
Yes.
God, now I kind of want to commission a slime rail marmot.
What about Slime Rail Marmite?
No,
We could make a mint in the Australian.
no,
market.
marmite was like I. It wasn't like awful, like oh my god, that's disgusting. But I definitely do not care for it.
The salt content was punishing for you, I assume.
Yeah, way too fucking salty.
But
Like spread on something else, I think it would work. But yeah, by itself, it was
Yeah,
just like
maybe. Yeah, maybe. And to be fair, yeah, now I'm thinking like soy sauce. Like I wouldn't lick soy sauce that way either. So it would be better on something, but
I mean,
that's a lot of effort.
I will unironically, if I'm using soy sauce in a recipe, I will unironically like pour a bit of soy sauce into a normal tiny spoon and just fucking drink it, man. Soy sauce is amazing.
Okay, so Whacker is disgusting, and
It's not like I'm chugging the bottle. I'm just putting a bit into a spoon.
and that is where you failed.
a spoonful
Chug the
of
bottle.
soy sauce makes the medicine go down the medicine.
Wait, what is Wookiee saying? What substance is a plague on this earth?
We're talking about Marmite.
So yeah, I'm assuming he's talking about the Marmite.
Oh, Marmite.
Yeah, I don't think
Isn't
I've
that
ever met anybody who doesn't like soy sauce at all.
A lot of gluten insensitive people because a lot of soy sauce has gluten in it.
That's fair.
Well, Storm,
That,
You can
that's
get
I don't know if
gluten-free.
that's like don't like it so much as it will try to murder me, so I can't. There's like Fox. Her favorite fruit is probably strawberries, and it's the one fruit she's allergic to.
Rale, my favorite fruit is you.
I appreciate you too, Whacker.
I consider Rail kind of like an apple. Little bit sour, but kind of sweet.
God damn it! I am not prepared for positive reinforcement. Fuck off with that.
Oh, take that!
Ugh.
I must always attack from the left or the right, but never where you expect.
Alright, who are we going to train today? Because now it might be in question. Because Anna's starting to catch up in levels. In fact, Anna has caught up in levels flat out. I'm leaning towards Celine so we can switch her to a better class. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try to get her up some levels so that we can move forward towards switching to a better class. I want to hit everyone level 20 in their main class and then start jumping them classes to what's appropriate.
So weak. What a joy this has been.
And hopefully in a better class, she'll also have a better outfit. Now that I know that's a thing, I'm like, yes! We can do that 3 times, so.
I am Saline, Princess of Firene.
I'll be your partner. Oh, I lost.
Saline out here just picking on the peasant mages.
Oh, 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 oh.
Shall we have a cup of tea afterward?
I am Kagetsu of Elusia. I deserve this defeat.
What a joy this has been.
Yeah, I bet you feel like that. You just threw fucking lightning bolts at him twice and won. Hit with a 69%. Nice. Alright, support conversation time.
Oh.
My cat has discovered the window. He has also discovered a deep fear of leaves coming down off the tree.
Something like that.
Blowing in the wind and
Trying to
such.
keep up my health, you know? Yeah. If I train hard enough, then I won't suffer like I used to.
Please remember that Alfred, whenever he was a small child, was a very sickly child.
What's
Uh-oh.
wrong?
Don't worry, Saline. It's just an attack. It'll pass soon.
An attack? Is it your old illness?
I was doing so well. That part of my life was supposed to be long gone.
Wait here. I'll fetch someone at once.
No, stop!
What? Why should I?
I don't want anyone to see me like this. Not our allies, the emblems, or the Divine Dragon. I can't let them see this. A weak prince unfit to fight who could collapse any day?
None of them would see you that way. They're far too gracious for that.
But I would still know. And besides, I don't want them to worry about me. As far as they're concerned, I want to be the spirited prince who loves working out. Just let me rest for a while. I'll be fine. Please, Saline.
Very well. But know that if your condition ever worsens, I will seek help.
Thanks.
Concern.
Having a sister like you is true happiness, if
Oh
you
boy.
ask me.
That's your idea.
He may in
of
fact
true
have heart
happiness?
arrhythmia. The symptoms are
Don't be
very
absurd.
similar.
Well, what about you then? What brings you true happiness?
Wait, who am I?
Nothing.
Oh,
Really?
sounds off again.
Alfred.
Got good friends. You
No,
get
like,
your
I've
health,
had
and
the sound turned on earlier, and Discord's been doing this stupid thing where it auto-mutes sound after,
I
like,
don't value happiness as a
10
life.
minutes while I'm in,
After all,
like,
what if
listening
without
to a
it,
stream.
Oh, that's
my
weird.
whole life afterward would be spent
I
looking
really
back
don't know
at
what setting I have set like that.
Really?
Or maybe a setting's stuck or
Even if
something.
Something better comes along?
The possibility that it never will is terrifying. I couldn't bear it. I've always yearned for happiness.
What?
And saw
What?
only misery.
What?
What?
The day I fled from the castle.
Where?
If Firene
Eh?
had fallen, or
Where?
Mother died,
Where?
or you were lost to us,
Where?
I
Where?
wondered, how would I respond? Now
Wait,
this?
wait.
If things get worse and you have to leave, what will I? How can I?
Hey,
Wait, is she the one that you're trying to turn into a different class?
She's one I'm going to turn into a different class when she hits level 20, if she does it before we finish
You really do have the mind of a barbarian.
the
If
rest of
only
the
I had
game,
body to match.
which might not happen because she's
I'll
only
get
level
there.
14.
That's why I work out.
For those who don't know, Fire Emblem classes almost always go to level 20, and then that's when they cap. And usually that's when you'll either class them up into the advanced variant, or reclass them into another class.
We often thought such things when we
The
were
reason to do this is different classes have different skills that you learn over the course of them, and that's how you get a character who has all the good
Another
skills.
small joy for me.
It's about long-term optimization if you want to do the grinding. I am not going to do that grinding.
Let me make it up to you, Saline. I'll find lots of little joys and bring them to you.
There ain't
I
nothing
can't
wrong
promise
with a little
everything
bump and
will be
grind.
fine with me.
The problem is the way this game scales the side battles actually makes grinding a pain in the
I will
butt.
support you in anything. Whatever else happens.
It bases the level of enemies off the total average level of your party, which means eventually you hit a point where it's very, very difficult to grind up weaker allies.
Yeah.
Bullseye. That's good. I'll do 50 more just like that.
You really are skilled with the bow, you know that?
Diamond. How
Bad
long have you been
horse,
watching?
bad horse.
Long enough to see that archery is definitely one of your strengths.
Thank you. But there's still plenty of room for improvement. I need to train more. I want to grow stronger.
There it is. That's the right attitude. I knew my little brother had it in him.
Diamond, may I challenge you to an archery contest? If you have the time?
That sounds like my kind of fun. What's the challenge? Most bullseyes out of 10 wins?
That sounds good to me. Let's begin.
Dang it! Why is it so wholesome?
Christ. I'm shocked. I knew you were a skilled archer, but...
What are you talking about? You scored 9 over my miserable 8. I've been defeated. Heaping praise on your brother after soundly defeating him at his own contest? What a bully.
I'm not going to let my baby brother win. If you want to beat me, you have to beat me.
I should have expected nothing less from the Crown Prince of Brodia. I wish you knew how reassuring it is to have an older brother like you, Diamant. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky to have you as a brother too, Alchrist. No other challenger has ever been as skilled and polite as you, archer or otherwise.
I'll just have to train more and grow stronger. When I'm ready, I'll come looking for a rematch.
You're on. But be warned, my own training won't slow down. I'll be stronger as well.
I have no doubt that you will, Diamant. I'm behind you for now, but I will catch
Quite
up.
literally, just
No,
the fucking razor
better than
blade
that.
hair clip is the
I'll
only
surpass
thing
you,
that ruins
whatever else happens,
Chris' outfit for
I'll
me.
always protect you.
What was that last
I didn't even think about it as a razor
Just
blade, but
talking
that
to myself.
kind of is disturbing.
Like, you were so close to nailing this design, and then you made one critical fucking error.
I suppose it's a different thing from the usual pile of belts that anime characters can be covered in, but...
I mean, look at his current model in his advanced class. He's got plenty of belts.
yeah, good point.
Belts for days, belts for days, belts for days.
Cuts to an opera singer belting.
Prince
Wrong belt!
I wanted to apologize for earlier.
What do you mean?
I failed to thank you properly, both for your discretion and for the gem you gave me. Please let me make amends by expressing my gratitude now. Thank you.
Oh, please don't worry about that. Brodia has a lot to answer for. Offering a token like that gem is the least I can do.
It's true, Brodia has invaded our lands many times. I often wonder how my people would have fared without that suffering and bloodshed.
I'm not surprised. That's why you don't owe me any gratitude. I hope you understand.
But you stepped in to help me. One person to another, in accordance with your values. That is why, in accordance with my values, I want to thank you.
I see. If that's how you truly feel, Princess Ivy, then I accept your gratitude.
It's all too easy for one individual to give a simple thank you to another. Apologies are much the same. It is when kingdoms are involved that it gets complicated.
That's true. My father was focused on our kingdom's affairs when he began expanding our territory by force. That singular focus is how things have always been done in Brodia. But that needs to change.
What do you mean?
My father is no longer here, but his influence remains. Change will take time, if there's an easier way. I haven't found it yet. I often wonder if I'm ready to be king.
I know exactly how you feel.
I apologize. I didn't mean to unload like that.
No, I understand. I'm actually relieved to hear that you have the same concerns I do. I am much more hopeful now for that future when you and I are king and queen.
I will be right back. I'm getting a phone call.
Uh-huh.
If you get married, you can have one big happy kingdom.
Prince Diamond, mind if I tag along during your training today?
I wouldn't mind, but I'll warn you, my training can get pretty intense.
Hey, I can do more than just sing, you know. You'll see.
You know, I don't think you have enough room to properly train in tents.
If that's the case,
Do it out in the open.
Unfortunately, the thing that I thought was happening in 2 hours is going to be happening sooner due to some schedule crunching, so I have to depart you all now.
Have a beautiful time, Storm.
Yep, you all have an enjoyable one.
Kidding.
Bye-o.
Okay, bye.
Big kissies. Mwah.
Hey.
I talked a big game, but I'm feeling pretty burnt out.
I'm amazed you've kept up this whole time. Most people bow out much earlier. With that kind of stamina,
The fucking Chad move.
stricter training regimen could do for you.
Thanks, but I'm gonna keep doing things my way, if it's all the same to you. Whew. Okay. Hey, between you and me, do you think peace is really possible?
Ah, that's a big question, and one I often worry about myself. Ultimately, as leaders, I think it's our duty to believe that peace is possible. If we won't fight to secure that kind of future for our people, who will?
You're right. The future isn't certain, but that's all the more reason for us to try. I gotta say, talking with you has given me hope that good things lie ahead.
I'm glad. We're both heirs to our respective thrones. If you ever need to talk, I'm here.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
All right, break's over. Time to resume training. Think you can keep going?
You know what? I just had a great idea! How about we sing the rest of the way? Could be a fun challenge.
Sounds fun. But, you go first.
Diamond, is there anything that's troubling you right now?
Lady Vale, why the sudden concern?
I did something awful to you. I want to atone for what I've done, if I can.
My cat.
You mean my father? You don't need to atone for that.
He has discovered window.
Still, I want to make things right.
I don't. Can you guys hear him meowing?
If I were in your position, I would be offering the same sort
My
of
cat.
gesture.
Can you hear
I
when
have
he
to be
meows?
honest.
Patches.
Nothing is troubling me
Nope.
at the moment.
Oh, I think I heard him a little bit, but when you said cat, I thought you meant when she said, like, I did something terrible to you. I thought it was like,
As the crown
I sat on your cat or something like
God.
that. Instead of
No.
tail.
It's my job.
No.
Help me alleviate their burdens. I would
We here at
consider it a great
WBPL 76 do not condone animal cruelty. Or even jokes about it, frankly.
I don't think she did it on purpose. For crying out loud, Rale.
How strange. We walked around town all day long and couldn't find anyone who needed our help.
The ever so wonderful dichotomy of war crimes, ha, but animal cruelty, no.
I suppose that's an odd thing to be upset about. We should be glad. I'm grateful that today was a good day for my people.
Yes. But that won't help me make up for what I did to you.
Well, not today, no. But how about this? Someday, something will trouble me. When that day
Sometimes
comes, promise you'll help me.
my
through
cat
it.
just comes
Will
up
that
and
suffice,
plops
Lady
on me.
Vale?
It's very nice.
Yes, it
Orlin, that's why I have the windowsill open so that he doesn't do that. Also because I like the nice breeze coming in and a little bit of actual sunlight. Gotta get that vitamin D!
Oh yeah, I let my front door open with the screen up, and this morning I did that. And there was this little tiny Tweety bird out there just throwing a fit, and the cats were like, "What is that?"
I feel an urge to destroy it.
My father is dead because of you. Why would I want to be friends? It doesn't matter to me if you were controlled or whatever, and now you're back to normal. I'll never forget the sight of you laughing as you watched my father die. So please, just leave me alone.
I had a very distinctive feeling that Hortensia doesn't actually dislike Vale, but seeing her just brings back too many bad memories.
The fell dragon. His power, though, much as I hate to admit it, I do envy that. If I'd been born with what he has, what you have, my father would still be alive.
Be glad you weren't born a fell dragon. It's a life full of fear, pain, and persecution. I wish I had been born human. To me, that life seems so much more bearable.
Yeah, I'm sure it's terrible. Poor thing. We'll never be friends, Vale. Goodbye.
Oh, you'll be friends, unless I'm too lazy to build up the supports between you two before the game is over.
What's my angle here?
Hey, Lady Anna. You're really stressing about this new product, huh?
Oh, hey, Princess Tamara. I just know whatever I come up with.
Bully Snake, Hortensia has every right to feel the way she does about what went down. Vale's mind-controlled self basically directly murdered her father for no reason other than she could, and as a joke, and laughed about it. Like, it was a bad time, and PTSD is a bastard like that.
How can what I'm offering make everyone the happiest? It's not easy, but the thrill I get when I crack the problem is worth it. It's the best part of being a merchant.
Huh. Okay. That makes sense.
So don't worry about me. I'll figure this out. And when I do, everyone in Seoul will love it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You know what? I just thought of something.
What's that?
Something you should do after designing this fancy new product of yours. Be sure to add your name in the title. You know, like, Lady Anna's Amazing Doodad.
Personal branding? I don't know. That seems a little embarrassing.
Maybe. But if it turns out to be a hit, your family might notice and get in touch with you. Right?
Whoa. Princess Tamara, you might have something there. If it works, all the credit is yours.
You know,
Bully Snake,
sometimes,
while that makes sense from an outside perspective, like, when you've got those kinds of emotions going on inside your head, it is extremely hard to feel kind towards other people. And while
she
yes,
also
we should
like,
try to do that, I'm not going to blame people for failing at that because it is extremely hard.
I would also say that she was a villain character that has been picked up, and they're probably doing that story-wise to kind of give you the urge to like improve their relationship.
I'm going to die. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did die twice. I screamed so hard I lost my voice at one point.
So, what'd you think of your first time tearing it up on Wolfback?
It was exciting.
And what I was going to say is, sometimes I wish in multiplayer games I could just stand by and like
Not even a little bit. It's a miracle.
grow the food and fix the stuff that you guys could use during battle that'll help you buff yourselves up, you know?
Takes your mind off everything though, right? Couldn't you feel your worries just float away?
I guess you could say that.
Good. You looked a little tense earlier. I thought this might be a good way to unwind.
I do sometimes wonder if it's okay for me to be here with all of you.
I hear ya. But next time you start feeling like that, you let me know, alright? We can tear it up to the horizon and back.
Okay, I will. And Tamara, thank you.
Well, look what we have here. It is Princess Saline of Firene. I trust you are well today, Princess Saline. Shall we take tea?
Always brimming with energy, aren't you?
Naturally. My spirits are constantly rising.
Is he a noble samurai?
Unfortunately,
he's
I've just come from tea time.
the
But I should be happy to take you up on that offer at a later date.
That is disappointing.
Oh god.
Perhaps you will
He's
indulge me in a round
someone's
of
retainer.
combat, then. Exercise is always good just after
It's part of
tea.
the reason I don't use him.
Show your skill.
So this is my other problem with this game. All of the royal characters get special classes that are reserved for them, and a lot of them have the best skills. For instance, Alchrist has Luna as part of his exclusive class, and Luna is one of the best skills in all of Fire Emblem.
I shall pass on both the tea.
So he's the only person who gets Luna, which means if you want to play with the good skills, you have to play with those characters who have access to those exclusive classes.
What is Luna?
Luna is, it ignores, I believe, 50% of opponent's defense when you attack. Which is fucking wacky. Here, we can go look. Alchrist. Yeah, it ignores 50% of a foe's defense or resistance. And its trigger percentage is his dexterity, which is 40. So he's got pretty damn good odds of doing that.
What's his attack range now in squares?
Right now his attack range is 3. If I use his big attack, though, he can hit up to 20. But that's generally once per map, unless I put him on a charging circle. And bully's sake, like learning to be quiet whenever you're only going to say something that's hurtful is definitely a skill. And you have to remember, most of these characters like teenagers. I'm pretty sure. How even old is Hortensia? Is it going to tell us? Ally Notebook. No, it doesn't give us their exact ages. But per usual Fire Emblem stuff, most of them are teenagers, early 20s at the most. And yeah, most people around that age have not developed emotional maturity. Hortensia in particular, actually, considering the kind of upbringing she had. Like, the reason she looks like a fucking candy cane is very much to put on a mask to protect herself in what was essentially a deadly decadent court. And now she's kind of been released from that, and her emotions are in not a good place. It's one of those things that happens with you when you basically watch everything you know burn down. Anyway, back to DLC. Alright, DLC. Alright. Hopefully this map isn't as annoying as that one was.
Man.
And this will be the last DLC level. I'm pretty sure I know who we're gonna get for this.
This temple seems promising. Let's keep our eyes peeled for another emblem bracelet.
Ah! I found it! Look! It's the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt.
Interesting. There's an unusual presence inside this one. Let's try the invocation. Awaken, Emblem of Bonds.
Oh no, it's this guy. Crom. So Crom is one of the main characters from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Wake at last.
Oh, and look, there's Robin, the player character.
Guess I can't tease you for those long naps of yours anymore.
Hello.
Ah, sorry. We're just getting our
Should you
bearings.
rename your character Tulsa Doom?
He's the leader
No.
of the Shepherds. I'm Robin, his tactician.
So these two were the main characters for Fire Emblem Awakening, which is the game that saved the series. Quite literally, they were in bad enough straits when they made Awakening that if it had not a sold well, the series was going to get canned permanently. Instead, it sold crazy cakes, like holy shit, Batman.
Which number in the series of the games was it of the ones that were actually brought to America?
Oh god, let's see. So there's Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance was the first one in America. Sacred Stones.
To make our world a peaceful one. Would the two of you be willing to put your efforts toward another?
A re-release of Shadow Dragon on the DS.
Honored, but I haven't
And then Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, and I think Awakening was the 5th one that was released in the US. So I might be forgetting another game.
Even though I'd lost my memory.
Well, I appreciate the confidence.
Before we join you, though, I think we'll have to see for ourselves what you're made of.
Also, I don't know why they made Robin look so goddamn angry.
We should make sure you have both.
Don't worry, it's not a formal test. Just show us what you've got and trust it'll be enough.
Maybe he is angry.
Let's get started.
Yeah, Awakening is definitely worth playing. I mean, most Fire Emblem games are very much worth playing. Nope, not return to world map. Unit selection. Who are we working with here? Oh, okay, we've got up to Saline. I almost forgot. Yeah, we put Celica on her. Double check, we don't have anything better for Vale. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, no, we're putting Byleth on her.
I'm ready.
Massive buffs. Alright, inventory.
Turning violet!
It's Byleth. Before I forget again, take that. I forgot I wanted to see about changing her class. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Swap spaces. Alright, what am I looking at? Okay, so we got to murder everything between us and the barrier. And it's one of these maps where... Oh, I see. It's the crystal on either side. So... we should probably do a 50-50 split. That's Archer, Pegasus, and... of what we're looking at. 12, not too bad. We can handle this, no problem.
Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo.
And got archers. So we're gonna send cavalry this way to outrange the archers. Go that way. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Let's do this!
No need to hesitate. Come at us with everything you've got.
I'm sorry, there's a big barrier blocking the
See how you
way.
handle our strategy.
Oh no!
Come at me behind my invincible barrier, bro!
Rale.
Whacker.
Rale.
Whacker.
Rale.
Fine one.
Whacker.
Looks like those crystals might be
Hello.
generating the barrier.
Hello.
Let's try
Hi.
smashing one and see what happens.
Hello!
Andrew!
How do you break the barrier?
Hello. It me.
Dang old shit, man.
Count on me.
If I do... Okay, yeah, no, that won't change anybody's movement parameters, so... Let's see what happens.
The barrier is
I
still
believe what's
standing.
going to happen is called
Looks
death
like
and
we'll need to
destruction.
destroy all the crystals to get through.
Okay, at least it doesn't summon a bunch of bullcrap on top of my head.
Yeah. And
Devoted to you.
For you, anything.
I can handle it.
Ciao.
Here goes.
As you wish.
For peace.
Come at me!
Kommen Sie sofort!
I can't believe he missed both 74% chance for a crit on that.
Look, man.
Oh, I might be in trouble if all the cavalry hits her.
Oh no!
Are you kidding? Oh, nope, nope, nope. They don't have quite enough to kill her. Okay, we're safe.
Killer Biller.
Oh! Oh, that's rude.
And we can't waste any time.
What?
We better attack them all before.
The thing I have to destroy recovers itself. And judging by the way those reinforcements come in, I'm willing to bet that if I take too long, a bunch of enemies swarm in as backup. So the longer I wait, the more enemies appear. So... that being the case...
From me to you! I just want to live in peace.
So, Whacker, what are you up to today?
Trying to take over the world.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna bait all those archers to come out. They'll have a bad time fighting him. It'll be beautiful. And nothing on the map can apparently survive a hit from her. Oh, never mind, he can. I can't math! No! It's okay. We will figure things out.
Most powerful.
I'll help.
I won't falter. I won't forget you.
I'm sorry you're...
I hate to use this on this in particular, but I don't want to risk it.
Now I have you.
Bye, Felicia.
What are you blowing one of your once a battle specials? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it recharges and there's a recharge circle nearby, so it's not actually that big of a loss. See, I'm just gonna move him down to where she is now. Well, actually, hell, I need to go for a different one, because we're gonna keep moving. Right, equip the tomahawk. No damage.
That's a whiff.
Their formation's disrupted. Is it time, Robin?
Definitely. Let's move on to the next phase of the plan.
What?
The area is flooded. Is there
What?
plan to block our progress?
What?
Dicks.
What? Rale.
I'm here. A good wind.
Emblem!
Are you kidding me? Alright, should have used the arm to attack from there, so... And this caliber doesn't do it either. Okay, right. Nothing to do with push on through.
Me first!
Let's gamble on a crit. Do it.
I'll help.
Nope, of course not. Because I'm not allowed to have nice things right now.
No.
This side should do much better.
Looks like I win.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Because now she's self-healing. Yeah, it's better this way. And as per usual, Ivy is the solution to all problems. Namely, I cast Giant Lazar. Are you both okay? You're being awfully quiet today.
We're behaving, aren't we, Whacker?
Shut up, Andrew.
No.
Okay, don't.
I will, and you dropped the sun. That's good.
That wasn't me, that was them. I cast Giant Laser. Giant Laser beats Drop the Sun.
Way?
I don't know.
Curds and Way.
Andrew.
It was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. You're supposed to say, I guess I'll die.
Andrew.
What?
Andrew.
Are you going to work on any projects, Whacker? What are you working on? I want you to get a bunch of popsicle sticks, and I want you to glue them in a funny or interesting shape, and then paint it and send us a picture. That's what I want.
I have to wait until the horse gets here, so
you can squeeze. You can squeeze the glue out like that fish in the sardines.
Yeah, I need the glue, man.
Picture showed you where they're squeezing the caviar out of the fish. You're squeezing glue out of a horse.
Alright.
Why don't you get Monster Hunter and play with the rest of us?
Because I'm not a fan of that game series.
Blasphemy!
Disappoint me, Whacker.
It's fine. Just... Why don't we all get the burger game?
But
I just want to live in peace.
I mean, okay.
I don't know why, but I actually enjoy playing the burger game. It's really weird.
It's ridiculously stupid, but it's funny.
I think there really should be a random chance where some big dude comes in and asks for like 15 patties on a burger. I want the leaning tower of Sleaza.
Andrew.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
I almost got
Lord Andronicus of the French waffles.
I almost got just went to Domino's and I almost wanted to get a Alfredo and spinach pizza.
Ew.
Have you not tried that? It's actually pretty good.
I mean, look, if you put a little bit of spinach on a pizza, just like arugula, right? If you put a tiny little bit of it, it's okay.
I disagree. Spinach does
Rale.
not belong on pizzas.
Oh,
Rale.
Whacker.
Rale.
Whacker.
you know what?
Rale.
I'm gonna start collecting grasshoppers and crickets from around the place, and next time we see each other, I'm gonna get a cheese pizza. I'm just gonna throw them on there and then put it in front of you. Here you go, you savage!
Rale.
Whacker.
Rale.
Rail. Whacker. Can you get centaurs?
No. That's Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon.
Was that a monk? Did that guy have weapons?
He tried to fist me. He failed.
Ugh.
Whacker rail.
What?
Ah.
Who dis? That's what that ability looks like. Who dis? Who dow?
Man.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
There we go. None of that.
The true battle
That's
is yet.
Griffin.
Andrew.
What, Whacker?
Hello.
Hello. Did you go buy those popsicle sticks yet?
Andrew. Lord Andronicus of the Fensterwaffles.
Fensterwaffles?
Yeah.
What would make a waffle finstery? Cinnamon?
I don't know. Look, man,
A
I'm
finster waffle.
I'm just here for the shit posting, okay?
I know. Lately I've accepted my southernness, and when I have a sausage biscuit, I have it with grape jelly on it. Pretty good.
I mean, okay. Of all of the horrible, wretched things there is out there, that's not...
That's fairly low on the list, but still.
Well, at least I haven't... Well, okay, that's a lie. I have had macaroni and cheese with grape jelly.
At least I haven't. Pause.
It just tastes like grape jelly, to be honest. It tasted like eating pure grape. I must have put too much in it.
So,
in the South, grape jelly is sometimes like something you cook. Like they'll put like barbecue sauce and grape jelly together when they cook like meatballs and like sausages, those little tiny sausages. And it does taste pretty good. But just like anything, you have to put like proper amount and all that. I don't think you take a whole jar and just let it go into the pot.
So,
I will not forget your loss.
You're the one who brought this out, Whacker. This is all your fault.
but
Accept responsibility for what you've done.
Andrew.
I don't want to go into town. I don't want to spend hours doing stuff.
I've got this.
Well.
I want to go where that guy's going.
Yeah.
Add cheese curds and make breakfast poutine.
Poutine gets whacker poutine.
Okay, Desert Owl, I have had a sausage biscuit added to hash browns. It is very good.
That was a fierce battle.
Okay, not the biscuit. Okay, just like the sausage patty. Like the sausage patty gets crumbled up and put in the hash browns. It's pretty good.
See, I'd try it. I would try it.
I wonder what like Waffle House hash browns would taste with like jalapenos in them.
I believe that's an option.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is an option. I know for sure because I've gone there enough. Like, if you say put jalapenos on it, they'll put jalapenos on it.
See, I'm just not a fan of Jopalinos.
Yeah, I don't like spicy food.
You want to know why they're called jalapenos? Because when you eat them, they make you holler in pain, yo!
I am sorry.
Andrew.
Look, there was a time that I was putting jalapenos on all my food, and I think I, like, burned my stomach out, so I had to stop for a couple of years.
I mean... Yeah.
Like, jalapenos on a pepperoni pizza? Oh, yeah!
Ugh.
You never had pepperoni and jalapeno pizza?
No, I don't like
good.
jalapenos.
Oh, that's right.
I
You don't like spicy stuff.
jalapenos.
That's right. You said so.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet you like banana peppers, you sicko.
What?
I bet you go to Subway and you're like, put banana peppers on it, and they put them and you say, put more. And I bet you eat sandwiches with raw green bell peppers too, you deviant.
What? What?
Banana peppers, raw green bell peppers, and onions, and
Andrew.
And then you tell them to put like this is balsamic vinaigrette on it. And salt and pepper. I bet you put salt and pepper on your sandwiches.
Ew.
Desert Owl, you're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. I can't eat raw green bell peppers. It just tears my stomach. I am a simple meat and potatoes man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We'll get through this.
Meat and potatoes, give me some scrambled eggs. Mashed potato. Oh god, I like mashed potatoes with like the skin still in it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like the skin.
It depends on how it's done.
Yeah, it does depend on how it's done. I've had plenty that had the skin and were bad, and plenty that had the skin and were good.
So when Mom and I go out and eat, and we get like a baked potato, I'll eat the whole skin. I'll eat the whole thing, skin included. She usually doesn't, so I'll just take the skin and start like chewing on it.
I mean,
skin has vitamins in it,
like
and shit.
You know, potato skins are a thing. Also, twice baked potatoes, when done right, are heavenly.
I don't know what that is, to be honest. Like, what do you mean twice baked?
So, most of the time, a twice baked potato is something where you take the potate, you boil it, and then a lot of times what they'll do is they'll cut them in half, and they'll scrape out most of the interior, and then you take that interior and you combine it with stuff like cheese and scallions and crumbs and stuff like that, and then they'll mix all that together, and then they'll heat it through again in some kind of manner, like baking it or something, right? And then
I
they'll
might have
take
had that then.
that resulting goodness, and they'll put that back in the potato shell / skin, whatever you want to call it. And then, and then, never mind. I don't think they bake the interior. I think they mash all it together, they put it in there, and then they throw all that in, like, the oven or something, and they'll kind of bake it all together so it kind of gets, like, a crisp outside or whatnot. It is amazing if they do it right.
Oh, that reminds me. I think I got one of the biggest potatoes last month, but I forgot to talk about it. It was like 2.2 pounds. A potato that weighed 2.2 pounds.
That's weapons grade potato.
Yeah, like...
What the actual fuck?
What
you
is
might...
that?
Oh, God.
I do not like...
Oh, is that a spider wolf hybrid?
No, it's like a combination spider wolf lobster. It needs
Where's
to go.
the lobster part? Oh, is it all little legs underneath?
No, you see the tail?
It needs to go.
Needs to not. It needs to...
Yeah, it needs to go.
See, when you added the lobster part, now I'm getting hungry. And, like...
Yeah?
I mean, do you boil it?
Boil what?
The thing. The animal.
No, you don't anything with it, Andrew. Rale will make it go.
I'm sure...
Right, Rale?
I'm sure if Super Chief were here...
I have every intention of making it not alive anymore, but I can't do it with just Anna, so she needs to pull back towards the rest of the crew.
If Super Chief would here, he would probably know someone that would know how to properly cook and season it.
I do not want Cajun Wolf.
Cajun Wolf.
Look.
What kind of gaming channel is that? Cajun Wolf. Shit, man.
Cajuns that know how to eat.
I guarantee.
These two are sword masters and more of that. Okay. So we need to gather our forces back over here away from that bullcrap.
So I saw that there was one elf.
What?
There is one elf, right?
What do you mean elf?
Elf! You know what an elf is, right?
I know what an elf is, but I don't know who you're talking about.
In the game, Rale!
No, we don't have elves. Elves aren't a thing.
Yes, you had one girl that was an elf.
No.
Does she have a tiara that has, like, sticky out bits around her ears?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You have a character, a girl with green hair, and she's floating, and I swear she has pointy elf ears.
Green hair.
Matter of fact, in the beginning of this, she was talking to, like, Toothpaste Girl. Okay, so elves don't exist in this world, I guess, right?
No, elves are not a thing in Fire Emblem.
And no dwarves?
Nope.
No orcs?
Nope.
So it's a pure human fantasy.
Generally
with
humans and dragons. Usually there's people who can transform into different kinds of animals depending on the game. For instance, the game that Crom and Robin are from, there's a race that can transform into giant rabbits.
Rabbits?
Yes, rabbits.
Like a Visidrix rabbit or a rabbit?
I don't know what a Visidrix rabbit is, so I can't provide an answer to that question.
Give me a minute. Magic the Gathering players would know what I'm talking about.
Just look up Fire Emblem Awakening Rabbit, and you'll find it.
Load-bearing choker is got pointy ears. Whatever her name is.
Fair.
Hold
So,
on.
yeah, you were right, Andy. There is an elf in here.
I love how Alfred. No, she's not an elf. She's like a like a half dragon race.
Elf. She's an elf.
No.
Elf.
No.
Elf.
Whacker, MILFs are not elves.
Your words, not mine.
I know what you're implying, though.
Andy, you were correct. There is an elf.
All right.
Good job.
Okay. Now then.
Just what I needed.
Look, all I know is it's a bunny who's the size of a Prius, and that I've seen water ship down. I do not register rabbits as not being a threat.
I have not seen that, and I don't really want to see
You
that.
really
Rale,
don't want to see that.
Rale, that's a Visidrix.
God. No,
What
not
do
like
those
that.
blue? What do those blue spots in the ground mean?
Water. Avoid -30.
Andy,
Basically, if I'm on one of those spots, I'm going to get hit more.
Andy, why?
Can I paste it in chat, or will I get in trouble? Like,
I would not inflict that. I mean, it's not. It's cursed, but I don't think it's bad like that.
well, I mean, like, there's not a chance it'll give somebody a virus or something stupid, is there? Am I?
Not to.
I mean, it'll give them brain cancer, much like fucking YouTube comments.
Whacker, if we were concerned about giving anybody any form of, like, disease, we wouldn't have you on. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no, that was Desert Owl.
What?
I thought what I posted put a wall of text, but it was Desert Owl,
What
so
in the hell?
I'm innocent.
I think Wookiee just like Wookiee just pasted the raw code into the chat. You have to download it and decipher it.
Wookiee looks like he borrowed my fat cat and let him lay on the keyboard. Meow.
Barf.
You know, I was feeling bad today, and Binksy, my fat cat, came up and gave me a hug.
Good kitty.
Andrew,
Good kitty.
both of your cats are incredibly fat and spoiled.
No, Tiger isn't as fat as Binksy. Tiger, I don't know. I think she just goes ballistic and gets the zoomies every once in a while and burns that fat off.
Of course, the wolf
Yeah, see,
can go
Desert-
wolf pack mode.
Oh, apparently the cat fell on the keyboard, so
Yeah.
Wookiee is Wookiee.
My
Wookiee, is the
cat-
cat old enough to be on Twitch? Like, is there an age? I feel like
What?
there's an age issue here.
Oh god. Those are okay. I know I'm probably gonna. Those are eating rabbits.
Yes, those are indeed eaten rabbits.
I've never had rabbit. I've never had Hossenpfeffer.
Fox,
Hossenpfeffer!
Fox has had rabbit before. She also used to raise show rabbits.
I have not had rabbit, but I would try it.
Fox,
I would try it.
Fox actually raised a Netherland dwarf rabbit who won multiple blue ribbons. Bonkers was a good boy. Hey, Itchy.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. La da da la da dee da 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 dee da dee dee. La da da dee 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 dee.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem rabbits are basically like big fucking rabbits.
And when I looked at the picture, all I saw were people with rabbit ears. That's all I saw.
You have to see their transformed state.
I mean, if it's just a rabbit standing on its hind legs.
It's not. They're actually usually on all fours.
Super Saiyan Rabbit 3.
What a thing to turn into. Like...
a dire rabbit?
A dire rabbit.
Yeah.
I mean, if it had horns, at least, like a jackalope. Or your horned rabbit from... I want to know where that originated from, the horned rabbit. Because, like, you've read a lot of manga and fantasy manga, right, Rale?
Andy,
yeah.
There's a really straightforward answer to that.
I'm scared.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
It's a disease. It's actually a disease that causes bone-like growths on some animal heads. And so it makes rabbits look like they've got antlers and shit like that.
Yeah, they're... I mean, I'm talking about the rabbit with the one singular, like, unicorn horn that they have in a lot of, like, fantasy JRPGs. But it's probably the same thing.
Same difference.
How are you gonna do this game?
I know I keep saying it, but I really want to start that RPG where it's like... You basically start out with, like, a dog-sized pet monster-esque thing, and then, like, you know, as it grows and evolves and stuff, you know, it becomes horrible.
Let's get the whole crew up so that we can full swarm these guys.
What did you say that blue stuff was?
It's water.
Do you get, like, slippery and stuff?
It becomes harder to avoid attacks because you're wading through water. It's terrain. Also, rabbits are actually a pretty good animal to raise for meat. They're relatively hardy. They're a very easy source of red meat.
I think, like, you have to get, like, mayonnaise or something that has fat in it because... Like, I heard that deer and rabbit meat don't have stuff with that. Give me 1 second.
I mean, it's probably going to be gamey.
So...
I don't have my rabbit meat expert here, so...
So, I... Fuck was I going to say?
Use your words, Blacker.
I honestly lost my... What was I going to say?
Wow, he even forgot the word thought. He's real lost.
Man. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. One of the strangest animals to me that people raise for food is guinea pigs.
Why?
There's not a lot of content there.
There actually is if they're not raised as pets. Like, you gotta remember, the ones that are raised as pets are not really, like, the ones who are meant to be eaten.
I thought there wasn't a lot of substantial difference.
I don't know, I've had a guinea pig, and now I'm sad, because she used to play with Rem, because they were the same color, so Rem was like, this is one of mine now. He would, quite literally, we could leave her cage door open, because she wouldn't try to get out, and Remy would hop up and give her carrots.
Oh, I'm sad.
Have you seen those videos of, like, ducks feeding fish?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Those are cool.
Unforgivable.
I am extremely sad you guys never got to meet Rem. He was a very good dog.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, and I got lots of pictures, so. And if you end up relocating and all this other stuff, your excuses for not getting another pupper rapidly diminished to zero. So
we have that is our current plan. It's probably around next Christmas. Really, Vale? God dang it.
Next Christmas, oh wait, no, it was this Christmas. No wait, it was last Christmas. God, shut up! Stop laughing, Wagger.
And Rale.
Oh, that is Bully Snake makes a good point. You make up for quality or size with quantity with guinea pigs. They breed faster, they eat grass. I also believe they can survive in much smaller spaces than most other, like, meat animals. So they're space efficient. Like, even more so than chickens are. And chickens are really damn space efficient.
The only counter argument that I'm aware of, but again, I am absolutely not an expert here. I am saying what I believe I remember to be correct. Guinea pigs are kind of fragile for what they are. Like, they are not hardy animals as far as their ability to survive in a wide variety of climes. And
in my experience, they're relatively fine. Like, we had a guinea pig for a while.
I understand that, but like, did you put your guinea pig through SEAL team training and all that stuff?
No, why the hell would I put my guinea pig through fucking SEAL team training?
That sounds like something you'd say, you freedom hater. Don't hate me because I'm right, Rale.
You're not right.
Yeah, I am.
I'm ignoring you because frankly, you're not worth dignifying with a response.
Just mad that, yeah.
I'm just saying, he couldn't say whacker and dignify in the same sentence. That would, like, cause structural
You just
collapse in
did.
the universe or something.
You just did.
Ah, shit, I did, didn't I? That explains
Yeah, you did.
the giant hole tearing in the sky right now. The hollows are coming.
Andrew.
Understood.
That's the other thing. Guinea pigs are also neat pets. They make a funny noise.
And they're whistle pigs.
Pra.
That was your nickname in high school, Andy.
Joke's on you. I didn't go to high school.
Oh, Andrew.
Okay, enough of this. Hi, Crom. Meet Laser. Problem solved.
Andrew.
I try not to solve all my problems with Laser, but when Laser solves all my problems...
Look, Laser is effective, okay? Also, I will BRB.
What a workout!
I want to be very sure that he goes down and stays down.
You're good.
Yep, that'll do.
I'm curious to see what you've got. Show me the leader we're joining forces with.
Happy to, Emblem Robin. Our strategies may not impress a tactician like you, but the bonds among my allies are strong.
I think Crom was right. You do seem worthy of our trust.
I am the Divine Dragon.
Underestimated the danger.
Victory is mine. So unfortunately, I think there might still be one more DLC map, because I'm pretty sure there's one other DLC character. I forgot these guys were a DLC character, which is why I thought there was only one more.
Well, I think that settles it. I've got my answer. How about you, Crom?
Yes, indeed. We saw a tremendous display of strength and resolve. You are both bold in your actions and sincere in your beliefs. I'm impressed.
So, you'll join us?
Sorry for the trouble, but I wanted to be sure. Yes, we'll help you.
Let's join forces and usher this world toward an era of peace.
Thank you,
I just realized I'm pretty sure that Robin is the same voice actor who played Gilgamesh in
Yes, that's
the Fate series.
world right there. And it's up to us to spread that hope, so the world doesn't fall to despair. I think it's very important to breathe life into that goal by speaking it aloud.
Well said. If our goal is to bring hope to the world, we can't be half-hearted about it. There have been times in my life when
David
I've been close to
Vincent.
despair. In those moments, it was only thanks to Robin and our friends that I didn't give up. Even when I was destined to die, we
IMDb.
conquered fate by
Yep.
trusting and
Yep.
inspiring
Oh
others.
wow, bro is just an absolute Chad.
And so long as you hold on to hope, you'll be capable of the same.
I understand. I'll take those words to heart.
That's the spirit. We look forward to joining you in the
He's the
battles
voice
to
for
come.
Robin, Gilgamesh. He's the voice for Grimjow in Bleach, at least in the new one.
It's been too long.
He's the voice for Nanami in Jujutsu Kaisen.
You look well.
Absolute Chad voice actor.
Like us. Incredible. Crom does almost nothing but worry about you. It's a little tiresome, if I'm honest.
We weren't going to discuss that in front of her.
You really worry that much?
Oh, Lucina's Chrom's daughter from the future.
I'm your father.
She came back in time to fix problems.
And finally rest easy.
It does feel as if a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Now we can fight side by side.
Also, if you play as male Robin, because Robin is your insert character, who's basically you in the game, if you play as male Robin, you can seduce your best friend Chrom's daughter. His future daughter.
Okay, I just came back. What the fuck did I just hear?
Okay, so Lucina is Chrom's daughter. She also appears on Fire Emblem Awakening. She traveled back in time to save her father's life. And you play as Robin in that game. And because that game was the big one for introducing the marriage mechanics and such, quite literally who you paired up for marriage would affect the future kids and what stats and classes they had access to. And so, as Robin, you can marry Lucina. So you can seduce your best friend's future daughter.
I feel like this statement is a microcosm that represents everything that's wrong with the world today.
Look, man, you thought breeding chocobos was bad. Fire Emblem relationship mechanics, man.
Yeah?
Yup.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's better than... I don't know if it's better than Bulma hitting on Trunks before...
I mean, she wasn't, like, turbo hitting on him.
Indeed.
Yeah. Also, there's spoilers for Fire Emblem Awakening on the off chance anyone's ever gonna play it. The reason why Chrom dies in the original timeline is because Robin is actually, like, the son of the Dark Dragon and gets possessed and murders Chrom. So Lucina knows this.
That's fantastic.
So
Nicely.
you can seduce Chrom's future daughter who watched you murder him.
Checks out.
The more you talk, Rale, the less I feel comfortable.
Look, man, time travel and relationship mechanics. Time travel and relationship mechanics.
Well.
Digiman, literally, like, a large chunk of the game is convincing her she can fix you instead of just letting her stab you in the face.
Right.
Regardless of whether or not you try to seduce her.
One would argue that stabbing someone in the face is a form of fixing.
But part of the reason to do that is, with Lucina as the mom, the player character's child gets access to the Lord classes, which makes the player character's child very strong. Not the strongest one, though. Arguably, the strongest version of the player character's child would be if you seduce the 1,000-year-old lolly, because it gives your player character's child the ability to turn into a goddamn dragon. While being an actual child instead of a 1,000-year-old lolly dragon.
Sorry. Sorry.
Look, the creators of Fire Emblem know their audience. Fire Emblem actually has a surprisingly large female fan base, too. Like, half the people I knew who played Fire Emblem when I was a kid were girls, which was unusual for the town I lived in, that they played video games at all. The silence is deafening.
Rale, I feel like you've used your quota of word mouth sounds for the day.
I like to call it summarizing game mechanics in the most bluntly insulting way possible.
Summarizing game. Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna call it.
You listen to the rest of the sentence, Whacker, in the most bluntly insulting way possible.
After all the word mouth sounds you've made so far, that's the last thing I'm inclined to do.
Samurai pulling up Squick's quote, "Do not seduce the service terms."
Hold on, I gotta pet my kitty. She demands pets.
Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. And Whacker, it could be worse. The default romance partner for the 1,000-year-old lolly dragon is the Russian guy.
Which guy?
The Russian guy. His name is, I believe, Gregor.
I don't remember.
You
or
speak
know
funny
this
English word. Not from this game.
Oh.
I'm still talking about Awakening. Awakening was the one that really leaned into the relationship stuff. Again, because you had future children that you could recruit because they all came back in time to stop the evil dragon. They were able to get away with. You can make these characters more customized by choosing who their parents were. More specifically by choosing who their dad was. Their mother is always the same. It's whoever their dad is. The only characters who are not subject to that rule are Chrom's daughter, Lucina, and main character's daughter, or main character's child, They're the only ones that... Well, Crom's a dude, so normally his child wouldn't be dependent on him. And main character can be either a guy or a girl, but you will always have the tiny main character child.
Sounds gross. I hate it.
Yeah.
Did you, man? It wasn't the series discovering its romantic side. It's actually not even the first game to do the child characters. But it definitely leaned into it. Oh, Fox is home. Alright, and we got about an hour left, but I need to take a quick bathroom break. Keep them entertained, lads.
What's up, Whacker? I'm petting the kitty right now. Big fat black cat sitting on my belly. Give her rubs, give her things, make her all jelly.
Andrew.
What?
I would like for you to describe in detail the make, model, size, and information about your extremely fat, adorable, spoiled cats. Start with the one that is in your lap.
I don't know if she's quite short hair. She's not long hair, but she's black, and she's got like several spots where she's got like white fur, like white tufts. Like there's two on her belly, and there's one like right on her chest between her legs, or her forearms, her forelegs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's got like greenish yellow eyes. I'm not sure. And when I go to the bathroom, she jumps up on me. She wants me to hold her while I go.
That's wonderful, Andrew. Holy Snake has redeemed a pet. The pets are actively being applied.
I am petting. She's starting to kind of want to crawl around, though, now. She's going towards the keyboard.
Yeah, man.
Let me grab her tail and, like... What was that, like, crankshaft starter?
The old Model T crank start.
Binksy. When I got him, I knew the brown one with the black stripes I was going to call Tiger. And the black one I was thinking, and I finally can't, because I already knew two like black cats named Binksy, so I said, why the hell not? Let's make it 3.
I return. You guys didn't get my stream canceled, right?
No.
Chat, did they behave?
We tried.
We talked about my cat. Fat black cat, Binksy.
The third of her name.
Binksy the third.
They pet the cat?
Most royal.
Hi there. I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
Alright, do you own land?
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just
Wait, did you just like one-shot that bitch?
Yeah, Jean hasn't been used
you know what?
since we got Hortensia and is much lower level and still in his first class.
You know what? I rescind my statement. Yes, lady. I was gonna be like, do you own land? No. You ain't no lady. Are you of noble birth?
My loss, your gain.
Still leveled up. Oh, got some speed too. She needs that.
The old battle axe.
So, another big problem I have with this game is the way weapon levels work. Weapon levels are set and assigned by class, so you have to be using specific classes in order to get access to the level S weapons, which is all the really strong endgame weapons. Like, here, let's go. So, Alfred here, despite being essentially a paladin, only gets A rank in lances, so he can't use the Brionac spear, which is why Tamara gets it, because she gets S rank in lances.
Tamara! Your spells don't lie, la da dee da la 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 dee da la da da die.
And that's why Anna is a berserker right now, because that gets her S rank in axes. So she can use whatever axes she wants, and once I get whatever the endgame axe is, it's going to be brutal.
Are you saying that it's best to give her access to axes?
Yes. I mean, she starts out as an axe fighter. Small child, big axe, which I've discussed before.
Andrew.
Tiny lady with giant axe is one of my favorite tropes. Giant axe,
Andrew.
giant hammer. Tiny lady with giant weapon is just fun.
Usually it's like a giant hammer, like Amy from Sonic. There's like a lot of like magical girls that end up with a giant like hammer.
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm gonna ask you to stop these horrible puns.
Whacker, could like blow your nose or something.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's see. I need a second seal, which I believe is this lady.
Welcome.
We want to put this in the convoy because there's no point in equipping to anybody. It will just get auto-used. Just one. I need to go through my cell list. Dupe. Okay, we don't. Yeah, this game doesn't do bullion. Some games will do an item called bullion that you have to sell for gold. This game just gives you the gold when you slay the enemy who has it. We wanted to refine. Where is it? This. Can we get it? We can't quite get it. If we had the shards. I need one more silver. Let's exchange. I want a silver. I will give you 110 iron. Give me one silver. Yes.
Oh, that's a bargain.
As far as this game goes, yes, it is. Because you can see at the bottom, I had 16 silver and I have over 3 grand of iron. Like for availability of materials. Okay, so now she's got a Thoron plus 5. Let's make it even worse. We're gonna engrave it. So we want to pick. Okay, Celica is gonna drop the might, but also drop the weight and give it 50 dodge. Jeez, that's pretty nice. But I'm pretty sure what we really want. How much it?
Here comes the boom.
Plus 2 strength, but drop and dodge and drop and avoid. That might actually not be worth it. Oh. Really? Just Crom? Okay, we're just gonna give it Crom. So, yeah, just better stats all across the board. Yes. Alright, so, she's even more terrifying now. Can we do anybody else?
we are using the Thorium Cobalt G.
Actually, okay, Brionic can be, but we... Jesus! I still want to give it the +1, mostly because of giving it the extra hit. Oh, and it's just straight, just a pure, raw boom for it. Oh, wait. Main character... Yeah, main character stored is finished. Actually... if we got 8 silver, that's another 2 points on the longbow, makes it stronger. Okay, yeah. That seems like the plan. So exchange 8 silver. Haven't been making as much of use of this stuff as I should have been. Mostly because I've been very cash poor, but I should have been making use of the engravings much more for a while now. So, boop, boop. Let's engrave the longbow. Lens. Might's down a little bit, but that's not really worth it. I don't like dropping the might on weapons if I can help it. Geez, though, that one makes it really hard not to. I'm not going to bother with it at the moment. I don't want to think that much. Alright. Last thing I needed to do...
Neither do we, Rale. Neither do we.
Oh, you shush, whacker. I'm after Hortensia. Change class. Alright. You don't have access to Sage, do you?
I can siege whenever I want.
Shush, whacker.
I'm helping.
I know, she should have access to Sage. It just... There we go, Sage. Do...
Siege.
I said shush, whacker.
I am ignoring your instructions.
Actually, Sage won't do much for her, but I have a plan, a planny plan that's very planny.
You're not doing it right, Rale. You know how you're supposed to do this.
Frankly, it's not really worth putting her into any other classes. There's not really other skills that are going to be valuable for what she needs, so we're just going to set her back to her good class and...
You're supposed to say, I have a cunning plan.
Whacker, my plan is wing it, as shown by my equipment of a Pegasus.
What I just said does not negate your strategerism.
Okay. She doesn't get
stuff.
access to any of the big magic, that's fine. What I wanted to do was fiddle with her skills. There we go. Oh, wait, those skills don't Oh, that's lame. Okay, never mind. Switching classes isn't really worth it. They don't get to bring those skills back with them.
This is the part where you say, I have an updated cunning plan.
I mean, it's more that my cunning plans are basically all gimped because the game doesn't let you really get weird with it. from that. Okay, so skill transfer is entirely done by rings. There's not really a point to switch classes. Beyond getting, you know, to a class you want to use. Okay, well.
Classy?
That would require you to be classy, Whacker.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
Okay, so... yeah, we're not going to worry about Hortensia. Main character. I'm sure we can find something good for you.
Doubtful.
You shush, Whacker.
Rale, I am fulfilling my secondary function here. I am casting fear and doubt.
You know what? We're just going to keep making Ivy into an absolute monster.
Yeah?
Already inherited that. Should already get the magic +5 equipped, so... Yeah, there's not really much that's worth doing. Now, sorry, just doing this just reminds me of why I don't prefer this Fire Emblem to others. And a lot of it is how many breaks they put on getting real wacky with the skills and such. Like, part of the reason Awakening was so popular is because you could do some stupid stuff.
Do they have the tactics game on any after, or do you have to get an older console to play that?
You mean Final Fantasy Tactics?
Advanced.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and Advanced 2 are both limited to their specific consoles, specifically being the Game Boy Advance and then the Nintendo DS. Part of that is because I'm pretty sure that Nintendo has trouble getting them onto their eShops and such because of Square Enix.
Has trouble getting what onto their shops?
The Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and A2, which is Advanced 2, but it's literally titled A2.
I thought that was because of there was some intellectual property fuckery.
There is also that. They take place in the Ivalice setting, which is there's a specific director who has some of the rights to it. But I heard recently that guy came back to Square Enix, and it might be working on making more Final Fantasy Tactics games, either remakes or updates. Here we go. This will be the last DLC map.
Yeah, you said that before.
The Hero's Sanctuary. No, this one for sure is, because we've only got one more pedestal for a DLC bracelet. So, the final DLC map.
Yes, final is in final until Rale realizes he missed something else.
Another island.
No, not in this case.
Yeah, man.
I can sense another bracelet near here. We're quite close now. Ah, there it is.
Behold!
Of the lonely air.
That's not its name, Tiki. Its name is the Bracelet of Gotcha Mechanics.
Rale, that is not its name.
That is totally what its name should be, though, because
Rale.
that's what it is.
Rale.
I am Veronica, Imperial Princess of Embla. Name yourself.
Hello, Emblem Veronica. I'm the Divine Dragon. It's an honor.
An honor? What a strange thing to say.
I'm honored to speak with such a distinguished emblem. There's nothing strange about that. And it just so happens we need all the allies we can get. Would you consider joining us?
Joining you? As your ally? You have it the wrong way around. It is you who would be joining the Emblean army. But very well, I accept. You may join the heroes I have summoned from other worlds.
Remember what I said about Gotcha Mechanics?
Yes. Where I come from, that power belongs to one called the Summoner. When I became an emblem,
I don't know. This game just feels like they tried to cram way too much stuff.
This game was the anniversary game. I'm pretty sure it was like the 30th anniversary of Fire Emblem that this game was developed for and put out. So a lot of this game is the look at all these characters we brought back from previous games. We even brought the princess from the Gotcha game.
before the Summoner can do the same. Prepare yourself for combat. The victor commands the vanquished.
Wait, I don't want to fight.
You don't have a choice. Let's begin.
I don't know. The one that was before this, Fire Emblem, what the hell was it?
Three Houses?
Three Houses.
Three Houses
Yeah.
is a much better game, yes.
Yeah, I like that one far better than this. This one, the character designs are just...
The character designs in this one are a lot, and I agree. I will say Three Houses does suffer somewhat from everybody being in school uniforms, and some of the class outfits are not great, but...
Well, that's just because you think that you're Balenciaga class,
Shut
Rale.
the fuck up, Whacker.
Am I wrong?
Alright.
Oh man, that reminds me of something. I gotta wait.
Okay, so characters there. Is it just those two? Okay, it's just those two spots. I get 4 characters. So we need fast movers on one side and others on the other side. Which means someone is about to... Nope, not the one I wanted to swap.
So I had an idea of a specific bard summoner. Like he himself sucks at playing instruments and all that, but he has the ability to summon some legendaries. And let's see, I had the 3. One was he would summon the flame, and when he summoned it was Jimi Hendrix. He would summon the king, and it would be BB King, and he would summon the child, which would be I can't remember his name, but he was this really good guitarist that hung out with BB King a lot.
Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah, him.
Alright.
He was that young, man. I mean...
He was a kid when... I heard he was a kid when he started hanging out with... He challenged BB King.
He was a kid when it all started, but he was...
And also the child because Voodoo Child. That's why he's called the child.
That was Jimi Hendrix.
I fear it may be impossible for us to reach Emblem Veronica on this terrain.
Use these tiles to reach my position.
We should split into teams and head
Oh
for the
Lord,
activation tiles.
won't you buy me
a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, and I must make amends. Fox is very confused right now.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, look, literally, gotcha mechanics. This is literally the gotcha mechanic from the phone game, by the way. Because, of course, Fire Emblem has a gotcha game.
Oh, you know they're coming out with like a mobile dragon, Monster Hunter or something like that?
That's been out for a little while now, actually. I don't want to do that. There's too many... Ooh, didn't realize that was a thing he had. Yes, please. Hi, friend. You thought you were out of range, but you are very much in range. Goodbye.
Victory is mine.
Rale. Excuse me.
Ready for anything.
I can fight.
Yes.
GG man, we know talkie about the emulation.
For you, anything.
Ready and able.
Yeah, you're right.
My turn.
Yeah, she'll be fine there.
That said, one of the things we do talk about is these prices!
Yeah.
That's it? That's all I get, Rale?
I am tired.
Yeah.
Also, that joke is... It's not as funny without Storm here. Your timing is terrible.
I think he was going to say something else, but we would have felt bad if he said it, so he changed his tech.
Why you gotta out me like that, Andy?
Because that's what I
said
do.
the quiet part out loud again, Andrew! Also, you totally deserve that, Rale. Try to act like you don't. Ladies and gentlemen, the silence that you are hearing is the sound of Rale pouting.
Well, it's the sound of Rale being distracted. Making actual tactical plans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna call this.
Now I'm angry. A battle fit for Brodia.
Oh, thank you for the follow. A generic name 45.
That's a very original name.
Indeed. Truly and very...
This is what I trained for.
Okay, step 1. Yeet Spirit Sword Guy. Hello, good sir. We've come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Think whatever you like.
Rale.
Yes, Quacker?
He's already insured.
It's the medieval ages. They don't have insurance. Also, they're bad guys. Bad guys don't get insurance.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Insurance is reserved for plot-relevant people, Whacker. I know this is a hard concept for you, but...
I think Whacker lost the plot a long time ago.
That may be one of the, like, subtly darker statements I've ever said, and I feel a little bad.
Like I heard what you said.
That insurance is reserved for plot-relevant people.
Yeah, man.
It's felt like that, even in my own story, I'm pretty much like the Krillin equivalent. Well, you know, the guy that dies to make the real main hero, like, shine.
Andrew, I don't like this whole, like, having to behave now thing.
Alright.
Andrew!
What?
Just because I wanted to say really mean things to you, but I can't.
You can think them. We haven't reached a point where our minds have been invaded yet.
Wait, you guys don't have the brain work?
You know, sometimes I wondered as a kid, like, can everybody read my mind, but I can't, and because of that, they have to keep it a secret for some reason, and, like...
Yeah, that's exactly how it works, Andy.
Whacker,
Andy,
I hope
Andy,
you go through a phase of, like, extreme anxiety.
You mean life?
Ah.
Did I hear, like, a kid say, like... Sound like a kid going, like, oh, growl.
Andrew.
What?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
That was fun. Thanks.
What the heffly hoffly
After this,
storm? I keep seeing that.
I'm going to town. I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go try and see if I can get my car insurance pay proof printed out. Then I'm gonna go to my tax stuff, and then I'm gonna go visit Mom because she wants me to go visit her.
What about me?
I mean, I don't think I can make it to your place within a reasonable time period. You know, I.
Fine, reasonable.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Oh, Whacker, you'll be pleased to know where I'm moving to has a direct flight to your area.
Oh, God. What do you mean, please?
The problem with living like at one of the extreme ends of the country is like everybody else is like so far away.
To be fair, Andy, I live basically halfway to everywhere, and the only person who's actually visited me like in person is Mo. Absolute lad, though.
Oh, we love our Mo. AKA Tall Whacker.
Rest now.
I'm happy to help.
So that might be in part because most people who are traveling tend to fly.
Serves you right.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It feels like a lot of the people who are traveling, at least the ones who are traveling regularly, tend to fly.
You know, I've seen a horse fly, and I've seen a house fly.
I swear to
But
God.
I've never seen an elephant fly.
Trust me, you don't want to. They're terrifying.
I was going to try and make an elephant sound, but I'm pretty sure I can't pull it off. I was going to go like...
Andy, your microphone cut you off, and this is one of the few times where I'm very upset that your microphone did that.
How dare. I'm very glad I switched Hortensia back to her class, because her being able to fly is very useful right now. There seems like the better spot to sit and wait. Whoever's playing that violin for the music here is going hard.
Yeah. I imagine it's one of those like really skinny Link people, but that has like just a big giant mop head, and when they're playing, like their hair is going all muppety. You know what I mean?
On the one hand, yeah. On the other hand, can you imagine your hair getting caught in the violin while you're playing?
I don't want to imagine that. Now my hair hurts. You've made me hurt. You make my hair hurt thinking about that. How do you manage that? You fiend.
Rale has mastered the art of making everyone else suffer for his sins.
You have my respect.
But in a way that doesn't get me hit with TOS. Oh, thank you, Operator Cat, for following. It is much appreciated. We've had 2 follows. Would you lads mind doing all the speeches stuff while I'm distracted putting all my brain force into this?
We are WBPL 76, a questionable group of questionable individuals.
Whacker.
Look, man.
Yes, welcome a generic name 45 and
all right, we are WBPL 76, the streaming branch of the Black Pants Legion. We stream a variety of content ranging from video games to art to cooking, and most of it with people talking over it. And frankly, conversations range from being entertaining, like jokes, to being actually insightful commentary on life. We do
Can you guess
avoid
which
politics.
one is the most common one?
Oh, we do also have a wrestling show. It is using a game, but it is a very good wrestling show. You should check it out. It's on Sunday evenings. WBPLW. Be there, be there, be there.
Sunday.
What else?
B square.
Let's see. Cookies is currently streaming Kingdom Hearts
2?
on. She's still on 1 on Tuesday afternoons. Later on this afternoon, my brain is a little fried at the moment, but we've got
Thursday. Aiden does Thursday nights, I think.
Yeah, Aiden does Thursday stuff, and then I believe Merrick Workshop is also Thursday night, which is model painting.
I mean,
yes, thank you, Samurai. I don't have the schedule pulled up right now, and my brain is... I do not usually watch the Thursday stuff after I'm done streaming because my ability to deal with stream stuff gets fried for, obvious reasons. Friday in the mid-afternoon, Lady Red is currently working on a collaborative writing project whose name I cannot remember right now, but it's really cool. It's a sci-fi water world thing. It's really cool.
Lichter?
You should check it out. Huh?
Is it Lichter?
No, Lady Red.
Yeah, I know, but who she's collaborating with?
She's collaborating with everybody who's watching the stream. She, chat is involved in the writing of the setting. And Whacker's now like, oh, I need to check this out.
Look, man.
Numeric Workshop is chaos and art. And then Friday after work afternoons around that time, I believe, is Deputy and Tex, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if that was moved to Monday or if it was moved from Monday to Friday. My brain, again, is squished right now. My brain, yeah.
So I feel like they are on Fridays now, if memory serves, and then Friday nights is Farm Crew with Bulk.
Yeah.
And then late Friday night, like Saturday AM, is Zybot.
Whatever happened to Saturday night when you used to listen to the radio?
This time, victory was mine.
I mean, the same thing that happened to Saturday morning cartoons.
You mean the Dark Ages, Andy?
You know, I was, doing the lyrics to the Rocky Horror Picture Show song, and I was trying to see if any of you two got it, and you didn't. Now I have to put a big giant red F on your papers. Yeah, see, Samurai gets it.
I mean, if not for like the video games, basically what we would be doing would be a radio show. It's not too far.
Yeah, to be honest, we have to kind of pull back on our shit posting because we've reached a level that have made the grapes uncomfortable. So, right, Whacker?
Andrew.
You old man?
Andrew.
What?
Does sessile mean, it's not sedentary. What is...
If it's
I'm looking for new words,
sure
Andrew.
true.
Hold on. Andrew, hold on. Sessile. Yes, Andrew, you are a sessile barnacle.
I did like Cecil and Beanie show growing up.
Wookie, you are not that much older than I am.
Bob Clam Pit Cartoon. Hey, Cecil, Beanie Boy.
I do know if I won like $1 billion, I would probably invest in turning WBPL 76 from the streaming to an actual TV channel, just a public television broadcast channel.
I need to step away for a minute here. I will BRB. I'm gonna exit out of stream just to be safe.
Okay.
Rale. So BRB.
Bye, Whacker.
He left us. He left us.
He did.
Nothing short of victory. A battle fit for Brodia.
Yeah, could you imagine the shenanigans we would pull off if we had $1 million budget?
It'd be better to give that money to Tex and them so that they can make
I mean, I'd assume that Diggs would be. I'd assume Tex and Diggs would be put in charge of what are we going to do with this money.
I'm going to go at 3, I think, and that's going to stream ends anyway, I think.
Yep, we are actually nearing the end of stream. So we will have to finish this map next time, but then we will, for surezies, be able to move on with the plot. Because I don't think I can clear this map quite that fast. So as we wind down, I do want to point out something. I am bad with words. So part of the reason why I'll quote other people so often is because other people are better at putting feelings into words in ways that make sense than I am. I'm bad at that. I do try to be kind to people, and I do try to get the message across. Like, whenever I say that stay safe and have a beautiful time, I do actually mean that. I'm not just saying that for the meme. So with that, this week, the thing that's been in my head that is someone said words that put feelings better than I do. Oh no, I'm in trouble. But it was Tex this time, specifically on the most recent Patreon message. It does not require you to spend any money for that. You should go check out Tex's Patreon, the Black Pants Legion Patreon, and just do the base subscribe that doesn't cost any money and listen to the message from this week. It's a good message, and given that the way times are right now, I feel it's something that a lot of people need to hear right now. So, preferably not yet. Wait till after stream, please, and thank you. But otherwise, go check that out. Take the time. Listen to it.
Yeah. Chill out, relax, and...
I promise I am not trying to shill. It is quite literally, Tex is better at putting things into words than I am, so... I want to say I will abuse... I want to say I will abuse that fact maliciously, but it's not really malicious so much as it is, like, recognizing someone with a skill set I don't have.
Tex is one of those, like, natural, like, bring people together type of guys. Pretty cool, dude.
Yes.
Talk about a good time.
Samurai, no!
And Digiman, I don't know about building, like, a co-op. Because as much as I love all the members of the BPL, I don't know if I'd want to live with them. Like, this is something I've even realized with just, like, me and my siblings, is it's one thing to be friends and, love someone. It's another to live with them constantly all the time. And that can get grating depending on, like, me and my siblings all love each other, would quite literally take a bullet for each other, almost have in some cases even. And even we're like, no, we cannot live together, we would murder each other. Yes, it's called a compound and it gets kinda culty. Also, you don't need $1 billion to build a community. Get out there. Get involved with your community. This is actually a thing you should do. Find where your local community garden is and start planting the beans.
All of the green beans and the red beans. Ooh, red beans and rice. I like red beans and rice, especially when it has a little bit of a spice to it.
Yeah, no, Werlin, I know the kind of area you enjoy, and I am moving distinctly in pretty much the opposite direction. I do not care for it.
I do not care for green eggs and ham. On a river or on a dam. I will not eat them, Sam I am. In my gullet I will not cram.
Yeah, like it's little things like bringing baked goods to other people who just move in for the first time might seem like, you know, very tropey, but it works.
I had to stop you.
Oh, another one I like is leave water out, like in an unopened bottle, for your local trash collectors. Specifically when it's really hot as balls out, which summer's a-coming for a large part of the population. We're like, oh, here's a good one. We saw a neighbor working on a car, and they were working without jack stands. It was just like a Widowmaker. So we're like, no, please. I do not want to see my neighbor with a young child get a car dropped on their head. Borrow my jack stands, please and thank you. Pro tip, it's considered rude to offer to show your new neighbors your chainsaw and a hockey mask in the middle of the night. Samurai, no!
I think they do that in Canada.
Oh god, that just reminded me. I believe it was the podcast recently. Tex and them were talking about how it's cheaper to shoot a flamethrower than other stuff nowadays. And I'm just like, listening to this while at work and just like, Fox is actually certified to use a flamethrower, right?
Ah, but is she forklift certified?
Honey, are you forklift certified? She needs to renew. Fox has been certified to use most agriculture equipment. She's also CPR certified too. CPR and first aid.
I'm back in action.
I mean, so as much as I meme about it, flamethrowers are definitely not a thing to, like, toy around with. Fire bad. The reason that Fox is certified to use the flamethrower is due to her being an agriculture scientist, and she's certified for controlled burns.
Speaking of controlled burns...
Oh, look, Wacker's back just in time!
Your face is a controlled burn.
Oh my god, how did you know?
Wacker's back just in time to drop any knowledge. One thing I've been going over, Wacker, is like little things you can do to help build your community around you.
Don't be a dick.
Well, yeah, obviously don't be a dick.
I mean, I'm being facetious, but also 100% serious. Like, this is one of those things that can be taken way out of whack in context, but, some people don't recognize that their behavior, or some of their behaviors, I should say, are toxic or negative.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not to say that one should just doubt themselves left and right. That's not healthy, and that's not what we're talking about. But there is some truth to, one of the ways to sort of gauge things, as it were, is if in all of if you've got a lot of tails and like people just keep being like you just keep losing friends or shit like that, the common element is you, so to speak. Now, it's not to say that you may not be having a bunch of shit friends, but at the same token, a certain level of introspection is always warranted, and don't be afraid to seek what I will say is professional help. Like, therapy does wonders, kids. So if you can find a good therapist to work with you, and you come and are willing to work and are willing to have the hard discussions, and listen to what people say, even though it might sound harsh, it might sound like negative criticism. If you can work through all that, you will be a far better person for it.
Also, note that the whole thing of, like, if everybody is leaving you, like, it might not be that, like, you're a bad person. It might be that you just happen to have bad taste in friends. Like, that was me. I had a lot of really crappy friends when I was younger. Like, there's one or two of them that I'm still trying to keep in contact with because they were good people. But the vast majority of people that I was friends with in high school, I don't talk to anymore. And there's good reason for that. Sometimes you need to reevaluate how you pick your friends.
Yeah, this is not meant to be like a catch-all, you're a fucking jerk and all your friends are assholes kind of thing. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh yeah, no.
What this is encouraging is reflection and a willingness to, explore, yourself, your behaviors, and to work to better yourself.
Yeah. And at the same time, also value yourself.
Yes, that's incredibly important, actually. Something that people overlook.
Alright, it is time not to end the stream yet. I'm actually pushing... so how is this gonna work? Do I have to step on the thing and it opens a bridge?
Nothing happens when it...
Step on me!
Okay, yeah, I gotta step on both. Neat.
We should try stepping on the activation tile over...
So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be step on both of them and it opens a bridge. That or it teleports all my units across the map. So let's find out.
Step in time, step in time.
The islands are shaking. Oh, we're just gonna move right on in like that. Okay.
We have created Pangea again.
Well, it seems we have...
No, you haven't. You don't even know what it looks like.
Well, I don't know, Whacker. Why don't you tell us?
Okay. First of all,
it was monolithic.
Okay.
Sound like something else, Andrew.
No, I won't. I refuse.
You cannot refuse.
I refuse, your batchall.
We're gonna pull right up against the stream time this time, but I want to get as far into this as possible because we're so close.
Did that say self-improvement?
Yeah, self-improvement.
Pulls out a book and starts reading, like, War and Peace or something.
War and Peace is...
That guy have, like, a gun?
Yeah, it's a magic cannon.
Oh.
Uh-oh,
magic
here we go again.
Gun?
I cast all 5 elements.
Now she used a colorless stone, so she'll get mostly, colorless enemies.
Wind, earth, air, fire, and stupid. The 5 most powerful elements.
Wait a second.
Can you guess which element Whacker is? It's easy to tell.
I am the element known as time.
You mean Tim?
No, I am not Tim. I've been working on trying to get Tim to explode less. I don't know how well it's working.
None of these can do it in once. Ron can do it in one, so here we go.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Alright. While we can't finish her, I don't want to get caught going overtime in the aftermath in the cutscene, so we're going to save here. Everybody, as always, again, and I do mean it, stay safe and have a beautiful time.
Yes, and drink water.
Hydrate before you dehydrate. Right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.